I'm on a roll. Well, we are back here with Copstick in Paradise, which is a new name for the podcast because we are in Paradise Palms, and it's gorgeous. And now I'm going to ask you, we've got what I believe is called a Catholic selection of shows from across pretty much the entire brochure. Now, you're going to have to bear with me because one of the people here today is doing a really serious show, and as anyone who knows me will attest, I'm not massively good at theatrical seriousness, so you're going to have to bear with me.
I will, I promise.
If I start to tetch, I don't mean it.
Okay.
Now, I've said that so many times.
So we have, in fact, I'm not ignoring you, Jason, but I have to tell you, I'm looking at Jason Wood now, that you're here because I thought you were someone completely different.
Oh, well, that's just the comfort I was seeking.
Yeah. I used to know someone called Jason Woods, and when your lady contacted me, I thought, Jason, I haven't seen him for years. He's probably dead.
Well, and I have to be honest with you. I came because I thought you were someone else.
Oh, that's fine. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but
Not disappointed. Charmed.
Right. So that's Jason Woods. Are you Woods with an S?
Woods with an S.
Wood.
4 M's and a silent Q.
Lovely. But we do have, and not that I'm, belittling your presence, we've got our first married couple.
Yeah.
Now, the Fringe has broken up and destroyed many, many, many relationships. It's just not a nice place to be, especially if somebody's show is doing well and the other's is bombing horribly. And not only that, but one of you is running around doing ridiculous things for children.
Yep.
And the other is doing a wither-wringing play about one of the most horrible tragedies to happen in living memory. How does this work out at home? Oh, well, first of all, tell me, who are you and what you're doing? And then, how on earth are you still... You were even holding hands. How can that happen? Go.
Well, my name is Laurou, and I've written and am performing in a 3-person rendition of an adaptation of my memoir called Fuselage, which is based on the loss of my friends over Lockerbie, Scotland, and the bombing of Pan Am 103 in 1988. We were all studying in London together for a semester abroad, and they, by just a very small twist of fate, I didn't end up on the plane. I said goodbye to them and put them in the cab on the way to the airport, and I was still in London when it happened. Really cheery subject matter.
And you, she said, looking at the specky, beardy man in front of her.
I gotta follow that.
Yeah.
My name is David Epley. I am a comedian who, when my child was born, decided to turn my show towards family audiences. I have a show called Doktor Kaboom. It's science comedy, but it's for the whole family. So it's intelligent. I don't condescend, no magic. It's my goal is to bring moments of shared joy for the whole family together that they can carry with them and connect to it again and again and again. And it's a really fun, wonderful, funny show, directed by my wife, Annie Laurou, who you might know from the play Fuselage, which is very heavy, but also has some very light moments in it as well. It's not all darkness, and she does a masterful job with our 2 friends who are in the show with her, and another friend who directed the show, just really telling not just Annie's stories and her friends' stories, but also the stories of the people on the ground in Lockerbie who we have come to know and love over the years. So they're covering everything they can cover about it to bring some of the human side of loss to what's going on and how it was a turning point in so many people's lives that survived the tragedy in a way. I don't know if that's the right turn of phrase, but my show is empowerment for kids, comedy, and ridiculousness.
And at the risk of making a very, very, very cheap joke where it's not really warranted. I know.
I'm ready.
I was listening and I just thought, I can't not say this. There's no problem with your show, Annie, being about the Lockerbie bombing and your show being called Doktor Kaboom.
Nope. It is. Yeah. You will not make a joke about this that I haven't already made.
Oh, okay.
So you're safe, Kate. Like you are safe. Well, you could probably come up with many, but we've laughed.
No, that was it.
Yeah. We laugh about it a lot. We talk about it a lot. It's been a huge part of her life. We first dated 2 years after.
A year and a half.
A year and a half after. We dated for about a year, but we both had a lot of growth to do. She had a lot of healing to do. We came back together 18 years ago, found each other again.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have a lot of shared history around it, so we can talk about it all. We can get it all out, and the things that normally tear relationships apart here, we've done that before. So I'll get to you in a minute, Jason.
Poor Jason.
Obviously, I would have spoken to you sooner had you been the other Jason. But
Well, you did. Don't you remember?
I do. It's just that I have to ask questions as they pop into my head, or I forget them, and it all just peters out, and it's very embarrassing. Did you did you have like a lot of sort of survivor's guilt?
Oh, very, very much so. And the play is about that. It's about returning to the United States, going back to my apartment in which my best friend and I lived, and she had died, and I had to pack up the stuff and live there without her. And back then, the U.S. media was even worse than it is now, and descended on us, and was pursued by the media intensely during that time. And at the time, it was the biggest terrorist attack on Americans, remains the biggest terrorist attack for the UK. So it was in every news, on every newspaper, on
how could you ever get on a plane again?
Well, it took me a while, and a lot of drugs for a long time.
I'm a great believer in drugs.
Yes,
so.
very helpful. And a lot of constant work. It's not. There are times when it's still not easy to get on a plane.
Yeah. Wow. And Dr. Kaboom, I will get to you, Jason. It's doctor. If I can call you doctor.
Please do. I work hard for my fake title.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is it more? I used to do a lot of children's telly and everything.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So, oh, hello.
Oh, yeah. You're exactly who I expected to see.
Oh.
I'm just trying to throw Jason under
I'm
the
getting
bus.
all kinds of publicity and just saying goddamn word.
Do you... Well, I think working with kids, and I know you have whole families, but kids are fantastic. The only way they're fantastic is as an audience. I hate them, normally. They're far too needy and people make excuses for them. But as an audience, they're fantastic because they're totally honest. And if they think you're shit, you're toast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend of mine, a comedian friend, say once, "Well, you're working for children. Anybody can entertain kids." And I said, "Anybody can entertain drunks if you're willing to be a hack about it.
Yeah.
Anybody can entertain kids if you're willing to be a hack about it. Except they won't let you."
Yeah.
And he was like, "All right, you're right, 100% right," and he had to buy the next round.
And it used to piss me off so much when I was doing, not that much because I was getting paid rather well, loads of children's television, and people would say, "When are you going to do proper television?"
Oh yeah.
And you have to be totally honest. Because kids are not going to turn around and go, "Oh, she was shit," but the lighting was marvelous. So now, Jason.
Katie, we'll get to you in a minute.
So, Jason, 2 shows, eh?
Yeah.
Is this your first time in Edinburgh?
It is. My first time actually. I love that. I love that concern. Thank you.
I've
had my hesitations.
Yeah. So, why have you waited this long? I'm not saying you look old.
Oh, gee.
but you don't look like an absolute beginner.
Well, I'm not. I've been working where I live for about 13 years. I had a family. My children are gone. And
Gone? You mean?
well, no. They moved on.
Oh my God! Sorry, I can't sound any more tragedy.
It's not. No.
And you are American, so you guys use euphemisms.
I know. I didn't mean it.
So they've grown up.
They've grown
and
up,
they've
thank
left you because they're bored with you.
A long time ago. No, I've been working in the United States on my shows. I direct and write shows, written some screenplays, and we did a residency where I live in Florida. And someone came and saw the show and said, "How can I help the world see what you're doing?"
Wow.
And I was floored. And we originally thought about going to New York, but we would have to be there for 6 to 9 months.
Whoa.
Right, and you're screaming from a void to a world that does not care that you're there. So we thought we'd come to another world that doesn't care, but at least it's smaller.
Yeah, absolutely.
And my first show is Bing. And it was,
About Crosby?
No, sorry.
Oh.
It's a magic word that my witch says. Her name is Winifred Isabel Titania Charlotte Higgins. Her initials spell witch. Can you believe my mother almost named me Brenda?
That's fantastic.
So I like yours very much.
Thank you very much.
That's very nice.
I don't have a witch. Do you have a witch?
No.
Bing is what she says when she likes what you're saying. So Bing. So we went from boom to Bing.
Bing.
Kaboom.
Oh, it's almost as if I thought about this.
Yeah. And then, so I play these characters in the show.
Okay.
And it was about 90 minutes. And I was
Jasper,
concerned.
Casper, the witch, the ghost, the queen, the dragon, the herald, the henchman, the witch's mother,
Alice. That's her mother.
How fabulous.
And so the other show is A Mad Mad Wonderland, and that is on this side. And what I did is I took Wonderland and I reinterpreted it. And I have, and I'll explain this in a moment for your audience to see.
Yeah. I'll describe it. It's all right.
But what I do is I interpret some of the characters as celebrities.
Oh, tell us more. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Right. So we've got a Jack Nicholson Cheshire Cat.
Go.
And we've got Jim Carrey as Eric the Jack of Clubs. We've got Alan Rickman as Tweedle.
Oh, please do Alan Rickman.
I can't do it. We've got
I'm
Jeff.
so ready for this show.
We've got Jeff Goldblum as Tweedle Dumb. And Alan Rickman is furious with his gesticulations, ejaculations. Yeah. Sorry.
This sounds wonderful.
And we've got. Are you familiar with the American artist Paul Lynde? Oh my goodness, he's the White Rabbit. And of course, I play the Queen of Hearts and all sorts of things in that one. And it's truly mad. But I created it, Katie Copstick.
Yes.
Because Bing was 90 minutes, and I didn't think I could do a 90-minute show here. I didn't think any venue would have me. And I didn't think structurally I could take out a third of the show. So I sat aside, and I thought about Wonderland, and I wrote it out to about 35, 40 minutes. And then I took a hard look at Bing, and I worked, and I was able to shave it down to a 60-minute show. And so I just submitted both. And I was very fortunate that Greenside...
Oh, Greenside is lovely.
Venue 236. 6.
Where is it?
George Street.
George Street.
No. Let's see. 2022. It's George Street.
George Street.
You can't miss it.
You can't miss it. No.
It's green.
It's green, and it's on the side.
Yeah, and I've been delighted with the fact that we're doing 2 shows.
These sound fantastic, don't
I just
they?
have a good time with it. And and so this is a 2. So you wanted to describe this. I'll just tell you really quickly. This is our flyer. I just took the city of Edinburgh and converted it as if Edinburgh becomes Wonderland.
Brilliant.
Can I just congratulate you from the bottom of my wizened old Scottish heart for being an American and pronouncing Edinburgh correctly.
Let's all give each other.
Yeah.
We've got 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah, that's fine, right. Because I've given up. Saying, oh, so it's so great to be here in Edinburgh. It's not Edinburgh.
I agree. It's bruh. Well, you see, what I detest in America is people saying bruh all the time.
Oh.
As if to say brother.
Ah.
So they say, bruh, what are you doing? Bruh. Well, it's lovely to use over here in Edinburgh. And the other side is the city of the town of Bellalore, where Bing takes place, and so it's all the same. And I've tinkered with this, but the Edinburgh Castle we have a castle in both shows, and of course there are QR codes to take you everywhere.
Of course,
and we only
there
have 4
are.
minutes now.
Can I just ask? Is this? I mean, it's a. I think it's nothing short of a tour de force.
Right.
That is your actual French. But does it have anything to do with diagnosis of ADHD and your basic inability just to do one fucking character in a play?
That's a good question. It really is. And I have 3 minutes to answer it, right?
Well, you're sharing it.
I have
I
1
wouldn't
minute.
mind.
No.
No.
So you've got a minute.
Yeah, I've got a minute. It has nothing to do with ADHD. It's simply the best way for me to tell a story with nothing on stage, except your imagination.
My imagine. Well, you're all right then.
Brilliant.
Kaboom! What else? What else do you want to tell us?
I want to
Kaboom!
say this is my 4th year coming in to the Pleasance Courtyard. It's every day at 1:40. And I want to say it's a brand new show. This show was commissioned by the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. and premiered there before the regime change. This is the...
He said quickly.
Yeah, this is the international debut of the show. And I always do science and comedy in my shows, and I always do a lot of personal empowerment. And this is the first time I've attacked a specific issue. So I'm always I never let a kid get on stage and leave feel anything other than heroic.
What's your issue?
The issue is stress and anxiety and mental health. So this show is called Doktor Kaboom, Under Pressure, and I use the physics of pressure as metaphor for stress and anxiety of life, and give children and families tools to recognize it, start talking about it, deal with it, and apply it to their lives.
Where do I get a ticket?
Kaboom! And you've got your minute.
Yeah, well, I'm also luckily at the Pleasance at 3:45 every day at the Above. It's a 3-person show. If you're a literary agent out there, trying to get my book published, give me a show. It is. I just hope people come. It's not just a tear-jerking experience. Like, I do try to capture the youth of newly flown children at university and all the craziness we got ourselves into as a tribute to the lives lived that were lost. So, yeah.
Cool. Oh my God, my calendar is filling up. I want to see all these shows. I need to deal with my stress. I have to see your show. See you later.